Hi, third grade, Mrs. Johnson here. Today we're going to learn about using a story map to help you write a story. If you look at your screen, you will see that the middle says story map. There is a book title, or in our case, we're just going to make up a title for our story that we are going to write. Then right under where my name is, there's a box called characters. So I am going to put in all three of the characters that are going to be in my story: Mary, Maggie, and Mrs. Smith. The next box right next to it says setting. Remember that setting is the time and the place where the story took place. So the place that it happens in my story is a new school. The time is the first day of school. Then we have problem and solution. In every story, there's a problem and a solution. So write down what you want your problem to be. In my story, Mary is worried about being the new kid in school. And the solution happens when Maggie will be her friend and show her around school. So I'm going to show you the story that I wrote, and I used this last week as well. This says, I hate being the new kid. I miss my old friends, my old teachers, and my old school. This school is so big, and I'm afraid I'm going to get lost and never be found. What if my teacher's mean? What if no one wants to be my friend? What if I have to eat lunch in the bathroom so everyone doesn't see me eating? So every day I don't have to be seen eating alone. I take a deep breath, get out of the car, and walk with my head down into the school. Mary, I hear someone say. I look up, and there's a kind-looking lady standing with a girl who has a huge smile on her face and a welcome balloon for me. Mary, this is Maggie, and I am Mrs. Smith. We are so excited to have you here. Maggie is going to show you around school, sit with you at lunch, and be your first new friend at school. I was so relieved. Mrs. Smith was nice. Maggie wants to be my friend, and I won't have to eat lunch in the bathroom. This was turning out to be a great day. Maybe I don't hate being the new kid. So I'm going to go back to our story map. Our characters are Mary, Maggie, and Mrs. Smith. And I want to make sure that I mentioned Mary and Maggie and Mrs. Smith. And I did. The next thing I want to check is the setting. Is it clear? I think it was. They were at the school, and it was the first day of school for Mary. What is the problem that is going on in this story? Well, the problem was that Mary was worried about being the new kid. And that whole first part of my story, she was talking about all the things that could possibly happen and the reason she hates being the new kid. The solution was that Maggie will be your friend and show her around school. And that's exactly what happened in the story. So all of my characters are there. My setting is in there. I have a clear problem and I have a clear solution. Now you are going to try. I want you to think of a character that you had worked out last week in our character development. So think about one of those characters and you are going to plan out your story map just like I did. Then write your story, and after you are done writing your story, compare the two and make sure that all of your characters are in your story, that you definitely talk about the setting, that there is a real clear problem and a real clear solution. And if you have all of those things done, you have used your story map and you have done a great job. So you should be proud of yourself. Please make sure you write it in your writing notebook, and your teacher may ask you to submit a picture or maybe even share it with the class. So make sure you do your very best writing. Good job, guys, and good luck.